So I want to respond to something that Colleen Ballinger said at the very end of her video titled, Hi. She said, "Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake, and that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human, it just makes them a human." And I have thoughts about that. I am a survivor of lots and lots of abuse, and I have heard this before. You know, they're a person too. What about the people that you assaulted, belittled, lied to? What, are they not a person too? In fact, you saying, "I'm just a person," makes it even worse because as a person, you chose to do that to another person who did nothing to you. Like, you are the predator here. You are not the victim. And it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake. If it was a mistake, you would have apologized for it. You would have said sorry anywhere in this video. Anywhere. You would have apologized directly to the people you harmed. In private and or in public. But you haven't. That's not what making a mistake is. A mistake is not years of abuse and gaslighting, assaulting a child on stage, making numerous videos showcasing instances of weird interactions with children and inappropriate things said about children, even if they weren't present there. That's not a mistake. That's years of intentional actions. That's not a mistake, and you never apologized for it. This is not an apology. She says, "But was my intention to manipulate? No. It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that." That's another thing I have heard about abuse. "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. I didn't mean to do the thing that I did." Then make it right. Apologize, make reparations. Delete your fucking channel. Delete your social media, stop going on tour, getting money from fans, and using your platform to mock the people you have harmed. Make reparations, if it wasn't your intention. And yeah, you're right, it doesn't matter what your intention was. You were 100% right. It does not fucking matter, not one bit. You know why? Because guess what? No matter what someone's intention is, if they abuse someone else, that's abuse. You know? Abuse isn't dependent on what the abuser meant to do or wanted the outcome to be, wanted the other person to feel, etc. That's not what that is. Abuse is abuse. That's not a mistake. It doesn't matter what your intention ever was. Your intention was to make money from every single thing you did and to protect your reputation and to put the people you have hurt down, to gaslight them and harm them even further. Like, so much further. You didn't have to do any of that, but you did for years and years, and you continue to do that. Yes, you were a bad person. You're a bad fucking person. It doesn't matter, when you have been doing this for years and years, you don't deserve kindness. The internet is wild. It's a wild place, and this isn't normal for humanity, to have all this information accessible to everyone and all of that. It's a lot, but I don't have sympathy for people who have abused and assaulted and groomed children for years. I don't have sympathy for them. I think, yes, you deserve it. You deserve what's happening. If you didn't want it to happen, why the fuck are you making another video? Why are you keeping your channel up, keeping your accounts up, saying anything? Like, delete your shit if you don't want people to harass you or something. I don't know. Either way, you do deserve it. What I mean by that is, I've gotten past the expectation that we should be so kind to everyone, even if they've been abusive. Colleen, you have done horrible things. Doesn't matter what your intention was. You never apologized. You don't deserve a platform. You're probably a fucking millionaire. I honestly don't know. I don't keep up with you much. I'm just learning about all this stuff, but it enrages me. So I'm guessing you're very well off, financially. You could very well continue on without a channel, without your stupid social media, without your stupid tours. So stop. That is how you make things right. Take accountability. That's how you act on an intention you have to, make reparations? I doubt that's actually her intention, obviously. But, like, whatever. It's just so hypocritical. It's such bullshit. Like, that one thing that apparently the girl's name is Becky, but, like, she did this really terrible thing on stage once in a little skit, like, with another kid, and she did unspeakable things that I don't even want to say. Really bad things, and it's inexcusable, and in this stupid song, she plays it off as literally a small joke she made years ago. That is first off, no, that's literally wrong. You used that child. You made them feel unsafe. You did this in front of, I don't know how many people were there, but you did it on stage publicly while it was being filmed. It's not like the child could go anywhere or had a choice. They were there. They were doing this skit with you. And you did that to them. That's so disgusting. Like, this is nothing new. It's not a mistake. None of it was. You profit off of all of this, yet you're shitting on other people who are speaking out about your abuse. You say that they are profiting off of speaking out. Because, things get views and likes, I guess, and sometimes that earns people money. But that's not a bad thing. You're profiting off of abusing these people, ruining their lives. The things you've done to these kids, they weren't even adults yet. Honestly, it's so hypocritical and disgusting. And there's so many excuses that abusers love to push it onto other people. They love to do that and blame others and say you're the one in the wrong, actually. And they love the line, but I'm just a person. But I didn't mean it like that. But that wasn't my intention. You said you made a mistake. You said you're here to take accountability, so do it and apologize. Say the word sorry. Make reparations to people. Delete your channel and your social media. That's how you do that. Whatever. It's not like my little video or whatever is gonna have an effect on what Colleen Ballinger does. But I wanted to talk about it because this is a very common thing that abusers do. It's a sick thing. It's wrong. It's blatantly incorrect. So, I'm so sorry to the people that have been hurt by her, to the people who have faced abuse and have, read or listened to her song and been, not even invalidated about something she did to them, but just, when people say this, even if it's not about your own experience, it's still, invalidating to survivors of abuse everywhere. I'm so sorry. There are a lot of videos and a lot of content going out right now in response to her song. So in that, I hope that creates an environment of, validation for people who have experienced things like what she did. Who have experienced abuse and assault and manipulation, etc., I hope that's at least one product of this whole situation. Abusers are terrible. They deserve what happened to them. Especially if they've been doing it for years on end and haven't apologized or done anything to make reparations. They deserve it if they're still actively profiting off of it. And off of their song. It's not an apology, it's a song. It's a dumbass song. You're still profiting off of it. That's terrible. No. Oh wait, my life is being ruined. You ruined so many other kids' lives. Are you kidding me? You've been a terrible person. Let's not give so much sympathy to abusers. Yes, you're people. I know that. I'm a person too. And you did that to me. So what does that say about you? It doesn't matter that you're a person. Yes, I fucking know. I can't stand when abusers say things like this. And if you've heard that before, you know, and you've been at the end of it where you're the victim, being gaslighted and whatnot, you deserve so much better. You are valid. Even if the abuser is a person, or they didn't mean to do what they did, or it wasn't their intention for it to have that effect on you. You are valid. What they say does not invalidate you. And it doesn't erase the fact that they're an abuser. They've abused people. It doesn't mean they don't deserve what's coming for them. They don't deserve bad things. It's not what that means. If anything, it makes it worse. Because we expect monsters to do horrible things. So if you're insisting that, actually I'm a human who did horrible things, that's even worse. How do you not see that?